2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
There we go. All right, now it looks like it's wanting to cooperate.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Caught left side by Cobb. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. A couple of years ago, Cobb signed that 4-year, $40 million deal. Since then, the numbers have been down a little bit, although last year only played 13 games.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be as concerned with the numbers dropping if I were a Packers fan, because remember, Davante Adams has developed as a player, and his numbers have gone up. You got Jordy Nelson back to full health in 2016. He's going to catch a lot of passes almost for a while. And don't forget, Randall Cobb spent some time as a running back with all the injuries.
I didn't do jump. I was sitting there holding the triangle button.
It's still a major plus for Green Bay. The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot it.
One back is Lacy. Rodgers will try again on second down. His throw incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Much like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And look at this, it's a fake. And it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
I don't know, it said lost connection to the server and it turned my stream off. I had to start it all over. I don't know exactly what happened. Internet, man, you never know. Sometimes it just takes a heart attack.
Take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They'd have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he taken down, but not before he gets in.
Hi, sis. What's up? I can't hear you. Did you say dad? Huh? What's bad? Your life ain't bad? Why? Because you can't drive the lawnmower, your life is bad? No, all you do fun stuff all the time.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field.
Where's your phone? Oh, your charger right there under your butt. My charger that you use. I don't know. Where's the white phone at, Nuala? I didn't even know you had it. I got your black one charging. I found it.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a
Not at all.
comfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face.
Well, where's the white one?
The defense will try and pin their ears.
Well, I didn't. Oh, well, it might still be on the couch. Go look. If it is, go plug it in. No, she does not, and she's not 10. She's only 7. She just wants to, because the little neighbor girl gets to.
That's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
She's seen the neighbor girl riding on the lawnmower with her dad, and then her dad, I guess, let the neighbor girl drive the lawnmower by herself. So now Nuala wants to drive our lawnmower by herself, and I won't let her. For one, there's no gas in my mower. And for two, she's not big enough. Too dangerous.
Caden
said hi.
reception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
I do. I have 8 kids, bro.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
No, 8. 4 boys, 4 girls.
Big screen pass. Looked like it was coming together.
4.
Looked like there was an opening. Still.
Don't correct me, New Orleans. No, that's not. You don't know how many kids I have. I have Zach, I have Bradley, I have you, I have Ella, I have Ari, I have Kaylin, I have Christian.
It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Still in search of the first down after that last completion. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. That incompletion, Charles, gives me a chance to put you on the clock real quick. NFC teams last year that did not make the playoffs that might make a push this coming year.
Well, 3 that come to mind right away that we thought were going to be in 2016. Minnesota, remember the start they got off to before that didn't work out so well for them. Arizona, we thought they were locked to be in the playoffs. In fact, many of us called them Super Bowl contenders. And Carolina, the defending NFC champs going into last season, they didn't make it. So I think that all 3 could return to former glory. I'm going to give you one way off the pace here. You ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, I know it's lagging pretty bad. There's nothing I can do about that.
Defense continues to live up to expectations. They can make a real strong push in the West.
They've got the D. You're right. They just need the O. The gun on 3rd down. Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hitting yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Rodgers with a keeper. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
It seems like, and it is a gamble on their side of the field, but they have supreme confidence in picking it up on a quarterback sneak. You can just feel it from this team.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They stay on the ground. This time it's Lacy. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now a first down carry. It's Lacy. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
It's already second and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. They go play action for Lacy. Now Rodgers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a gain of 9, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for check downs or dump offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's third and 3. They'll come out in the pistol. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And this is Cook with the ground. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on fourth down. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Off the play fake to Lacy. Here's Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when your running back can catch the ball as well, they can only help your offense.
So they're operating in the red zone. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Rodgers now to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Offense has been out there a while. This is their 14th play in this series. 2nd and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. They held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his big tight end. That's Rodgers who caught it for the Packer touchdown. Richard Rodgers from a yard out. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Mike Daniels in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and long for Cousins. Jordan Reed has it. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. Running right with Kelly. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And the offense can string something together, but they'll need to do it quickly here to try to get points on the board and win this game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. To throw, Cousins. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. It's Kelly, and he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They come out here in the eye.
Green 39! Green 39!
A give left side, Kelly. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. On the ground, it's Thompson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
From the 2-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. This is Kelly, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there in the final minute, and the Redskins have taken the lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Ten yards still left on 2nd down. Back to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Only 1 timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have 1 timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
Good game, bro.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it,